Oaksarf says hello, hello, good evening.
Hello, hello, good evening. Hope my shell isn't too noisy for the stream. It was raining. It's not raining right now, but it's been raining intermittently pretty much the whole day. But at least the weather forecast says no rain, but who knows? It might start drizzling again. bit of chill noise so I can hear. Okay, yeah. It's a bit annoying if it's constant, but I didn't really want to be in a situation wherein I had to get all of the streaming gear off of me and then put on the rain jacket and whatnot. So I just started with the jacket on. Also, I've noticed that the walking streams are a bit shaky because lateral shake because I don't use a chesty strap when I'm walking. Even that's a bit annoying, but it's also annoying to wear a chesty strap when I'm walking. So we'll see. It's fine. Okay. King Donor 50. Got the kebab spot. This whole street is basically one side. One side of the street is filled with basically grilled chicken. Not grilled, what would you call it? I guess the word would be, I don't know, pit fire chicken or something like that. The guy who was trying to talk to me, say something. I don't know what he said. The advantage is that I don't even have to pretend that I'm not understanding what they're saying. That's the truth. Okay, since the holidays are already kind of begun, this whole spot is like taped off for festivities. Winter start running in. Kebab got flown yesterday. Nice. I kind of had like a similar thing, but not really, but at home. My own version of it. I've been getting kebab, chicken. I mean, it's processed stuff, but if I'm like super hungry and want to eat something right away, and that works for a salad. and also a wrap. This guy is having fun. Yeah, he basically had like a portable speaker when he was singing along. A fish named Fred. Huh. I rarely walk on the street. I only ever bike through the street. So it's kind of a new feeling to see all these shops at a slower pace. Ugly duck. All of the restaurants generally tend to be packed here. I don't think there's like a single spot left in our cafe. Maybe the food is good. On that street we got classic Bill and Camille. And we got the classic One Beak, I suppose, the art supply store here. They also have like wood carving tools. The people who work at this local one are pretty nice. When you're looking for like a specific thickness of a specific something, they'll look for it along with you. Circle shopping, they play Santa Claus tunes all day on speakers. Oh my god. Yeah. I mean, as much as I am with them on the festivities and celebrations, the whole loud stuff is, yeah, I'm not on the same page with that stuff. This is like absolutely, it doesn't compare to sort of the festivities in India, and you have a bloody considering you have a million gods, you have a million holidays around, one for each of those gods. And some of the festivals, they just go crazy. There's no going to bed. You just deal with it, and there's no concept of I am going to complain because you're not respecting my whatever. It's like because the police guy would be dancing along with the other people. The Germans wouldn't fare well. This guy's practicing his singing here. The whole German, you can't make a sound on Sundays is kind of bizarre. It's like, what if I only have time to wash my clothes on a Sunday and the houses are so jam-packed and the ground is not leveled? The washing machine is gonna make a bit of noise. Noisy in Indian cities already. Yeah. It's like, I mean, your body gets so used to it that even people tend to talk loudly. It all becomes part of your psyche, and everything is so loud that people would try to fill any bit of silence if you can find it. Currently, the capital city, Delhi, is it's been dealing with the whole air pollution situation for a really long time. It's just gotten worse. And to the point that kids can't just go outside and even play for a bit. But yeah, finding spaces with the calm around you is quite a luxury in India. And even some of the remote areas or places away from the city are being expanded. So, becoming harder by the day. Yep. So am I. The area I live, it's still close to the center, but fortunately, my place is not on the main street, so it's all good. a new restaurant has opened up. Not really a restaurant, but I think it's mostly a takeaway spot at the center. It's replaced a night shop, and it's a curry spot, mostly Indian food. And I looked at the prices the other day. They seem reasonable, but I don't know what the quantity of food is, because they're priced like KFC chicken buckets, small, medium, large. I guess that's how they still do it. I don't know. I haven't been to KFC in ages. It's like every time I see these blind people assist stuff at the bus stop, my immediate thought is, I haven't seen a single blind person in Groningen. I mean, I'm sure that there's some blind people, but surprisingly I haven't seen one. So I can't tell if you can see that the boat is decorated. Here, food is pretty expensive compared to say 10 or 15 years ago. Yeah. It's like for the amount of food you get, that's yeah. It's like 20% more than what it would take for you to make it home. I don't know, maybe 30%. Then it's like, okay, yeah, sure, because someone's actually making it, plus their profit margins, whatever. It's like almost 200%. exaggerating maybe, or maybe not. Yeah, I'm actually pretty glad that there's a plus right around the corner of my street, because I can still run and get something at 9:45. I generally see runners doing intervals around this loop. None today. I think I saw a bunch of them the day before. I like the last couple of days I've spent on and off quite a lot of time on some ultralight subreddits and some other blogs and such, to specifically see. I mean, obviously the mid layer is such a huge discussion. It's like wool, fleece, down, it's like down or any form of other synthetic insulation. Anyway, I was specifically looking for, if at all, people were using a puffy jacket, synthetic or down, and then wearing a shell for, I don't know, like extremely cold conditions, otherwise you'll be cooked. Not really. I don't think. I was trying to find that information, but the only kind of information I could find was in the form of videos. I would see especially climbers put on like a down jacket, or rather actually a synthetic puffy if they're ice climbing, on top of their shell just for the warmth, and then take it off once they're warmed up or whatever. But other than that, haven't really found any I guess for the normal, whatever normal is, like the general public range, it's a bit too much, I suppose, and that's the reason people are not talking about it. And it's so funny in these ultralight, I don't know, whatever posts, someone's gonna create like a huge mega thread of whatever, and then some oddball is gonna come in and be like, yo, just get surplus stuff. It's like, yeah, fair enough, but you're an ultralight thread. What the hell are you on about? Gets home fast and you move a bit too much. Yeah. Yeah, I suppose the only situation I can think of is you're static, but it's kind of wet or raining or whatever. But yeah, I think these guys are in costumes and running. But my hunch is that they're doing like a beer run or something where in every round you're supposed to chug a beer and then do the other round. We'll find out once I go to the end of the road and come back, and if they're still there. If it rains, it's usually not that cold. True, but there have been, if it's like continuous rain in winter, and if the temperature is already below 5, it does feel cold. But yeah, not to the point of having to wear a down jacket when you're moving. But I guess if you're caught in a rainstorm and high up in the mountains or whatever, so maybe that's the situation. I don't know. I haven't been in high altitude areas as much, and not for a really long time. And not during like winter times, so I don't know. These days all kids are smoking. I suppose smoking is cool again. But if they're gonna smoke, they might as well
Nej,
smoke
okej.
natural stuff.
Nej, gå bara ungefär bra med uträkning och faktiskt. Oj, vad bra det är. Ja, vad bra.
But usually say stuff too. Own is the best. Yeah, of course. Yeah. I mean, some people are more subtle about it. Some people are just like outright. Yeah, what I've got is like the best of the best. Like, I mean, I get wanting to sort of project the positives of what you own. Because, yeah, that person did his or her own research and used it, whatever. But, yeah. Some of them are just too much. And some people, yeah, I don't know, some people wouldn't read the wiki or whatever FAQs of the subreddit and just not do any research and be like, what should I get? I don't know anything. And then some people are kind of nice about it, and some people are like, fuck off, dude, like, go do the minimum amount of research at least. Yeah, I feel like some people treat Reddit as a Google search, just kind of bizarre. I don't know. I mean, they could treat it as a search engine, but they treat it as a search engine in the form of asking a question. Especially in a very well-organized subreddit. It's like, I don't know. It's kind of like giving someone, thorough documentation and them coming to you and asking how to do whatever, which is like in the first 3 points of instructions. So many variables. Yeah. I think the biggest variable actually is the person itself. I mean, it's kind of like how they behave or how they deal with stuff in real life. I mean, the virtual self is, at the end of the day, a projection of quote unquote real world self. So, I don't know. Right?
Right.
This is long. Always funny. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I suppose like one could do it, like, I don't know, at least a basic amount of research and then just trial and error from there. Or one could do extensive research and try and get it right the first time around. But yeah, what annoys me the most is like zero research. And I don't know, part of it, as I mentioned earlier, it's the person, but also it could be that there's too much information and people are not willing to put in the time to kind of filter that out and figure it out or whatever. Because not just this, I mean, it's come to a point where you can figure out how to do anything you want to within whatever your limitations are, but you just have to do it, and that involves sort of filtering through a bunch of information and creating sort of your own recipe around it. If not your own recipe, just copy someone else's recipe. So but yeah, back to the is this warm questions. Yeah. But what kind of bothers me is for you to, even if someone were to give you an answer, you need to have a reference point for the temperature to be able to map the warmth of the product to the temperature. And the kind of person asking this question might most likely not have a reference for temperature to begin with. So who knows? So before they get in household, yeah. I mean, if someone's actually taking them for actual mountain activities without testing, good luck to them. If they're not experienced, I suppose. Yeah. Or maybe that's the way to learn. Or maybe that's the only way for them to learn. Yeah, these guys are still going at it. He's running faster than the first lap. Most likely because he's had alcohol in him. Yeah, he's burping the other guy. So I think that's what it is. Yeah, I've seen like a couple of these in real life and online, where some people end up puking as well. I'll ask them. I don't know, maybe if they look like they're in the mood to talk. Were you guys doing the beer chug running thing?
Yeah, with Sprite.
Okay,
And
Sprite,
bananas.
okay. And bananas, yeah, alright. Yeah,
I should walk on the road. Some places around that.
yeah, it's alright, okay, yeah. Well, congratulations.
Very well. Very proud of it.
Yeah. Oh, Sprite and I'm not sure which is worse, Sprite and bananas or beer. Student, yeah. They are, most definitely. Yeah, the other guy was pretty cooked. Pretty clear sky today. I can see the stars from out here. Oi, oi. Set of shallow stairs here. Maybe I should bring the bike and try to send it from here. Should be fun if I don't fall. Yeah, I mean, like, I've always found that I have like false courage in a way, when I simply just follow someone who's I don't know, doing a feature or whatever. I would be a bit more hesitant, or rather have to kind of ask myself to do it. I've gotten very risk averse as I've gotten older. I would say I was pretty stupid in that sense when I was younger. It's pretty dark, yeah. Like no source of light there at all. Well, back. This park is always filled with students, especially during summers. Everyone's out for a picnic. During winters you would see mostly during this time, kids running. Just don't do too crazy things anymore either. Yeah. Yeah, I think for me, the biggest reason is if something would happen, I have to deal with that. I don't know. That's like the main, that's like the main reason. Because if I were to say, I don't know, sprain my ankle, I can't walk, I can't get on the bike, I can't do anything. So in a way, the whole month ahead is kind of screwed. So, yeah. Maybe I'll take the other side this time.
Oh, de krijg je waarschijnlijk ook een fles berenburg.
There is generally a truck here with wood-fired pizza. It's like a portable trailer thingy. And he has that fire system inside that. But I think he's here only a couple of days a week or something. Maybe I should take the other road for a change. Go straight and turn right instead of going straight. What? This thing was only on for like 5 seconds. What if an old lady was crossing? Or an old guy. let him in stop. Yeah, I wonder if that sensor actually senses how many people are crossing the road as well. I'm pretty sure that's a big into how fast or how long or how short they keep it on. Lots of apartments here. But the kind of nice thing about these small apartment complexes within streets is that they have their own big parking area. And we take the main road. No cars. Yeah. Katerina Anna. What's the boat's name? Here is where the local wool/knitting shop is. Akterpond. It's a nice little store. This is where I would come to pick up supplies if I wanted to start knitting. This is the one. Back onto the main road. Like during the summer when this place is filled with tourists, especially this area, they're all taking pictures of this from here. Do I need any clothes now? I haven't. That's on the agenda. If I knit something, it's gonna be a hat. The first thing I knit. Never got into it. It's like one of those things, I don't know. Knitting is not a thing people do, for instance, in India, because it's not cold enough for the most part for knitted stuff. So I never took it up growing up. And then, yeah, after that, sewing and knitting and things like that have not been on the forefront of activities. One of the super popular things is embroidery. That's what people do. More. One of the classic things I see is there's always a physio therapy thing right next to the gym. Not just this gym, most of the gyms around here. Which is like a good strategy. Didn't it? Well, they sound very young, but not yet thing. Yeah, I suspect that it wouldn't be my thing either. Because anything in general which requires for me to sit and do, except for computers, is not really, it doesn't grab my attention as much. But I don't know, maybe it could be. Even sewing, the very little bit of it I do is only to fix things rather than to make things. Or, yeah. But I am confident that I'll make something for the bike next year. Because I think the intention is there. So, and I think that's like a good measure of whether I'm going to do it or not. It's not difficult, but it takes quite a bit of time. Yeah.
See?
Yeah. Yeah, I think all of the quote unquote crafty stuff, none of them are too complex. You just gotta do it and keep at it, I suppose. you back to the stretch of the center I'm not a fan of. Surinamese food spot. For the longest time, I didn't know that the parquet buildings meant like a cinema. I don't know, I just never bothered to like look it up. I was like, and then one day I asked one of the guys and I was like, what the hell is this chicken building? And he was like, that's a cinema. They're beaming it from there. The stop. All the kids are here to watch the movies. Gladiator 2. Bios. Are the popcorns 3x the price even at Parquet? I assume that's the case everywhere. It's a big cinema chain. Yeah. Yeah, this is the closest one to me. Okay. Barber salon. I read it as Barbie. Barbier. fries, hamburgers, and ice. Lekel. Lekel.
Nee, dat lijkt me wel.
There used to be a guy who used to hang out outside this Albacane, always asking me for some money. I haven't seen him in a while. Most likely because I haven't been coming to this Albacane. I don't like coming here. I was a couple of days ago. I was watching some horror stories from New York subway. So yeah, basically the whole video is all sorts of crazy shit. Oh my god. You would start wondering as to why anyone would even take the subway.
Jackson, pick up that.
Running at 4 degrees Celsius. Can you touch this thing? No. Of course you can touch the thing, whether that's touch responsive or not is another story. Front of my Albacane is a guy playing in accordion every day, only in November and December. So there's a guy selling home all this usage. Yeah. Classic. Yeah, I don't know. It's like, I think I've told this multiple times before. Yeah, the guy, whenever he used to ask me money, I'd be like, alright, I'll get you something to eat. And he'll be like, I don't want anything to eat. But then he would like give in and just say, get me an energy drink or whatever, but not food. I guess his body just wants whatever the hell he's feeding himself. Which is probably cocaine. Or who knows what else. Or alcohol. But he didn't seem like an alcoholic. He seemed like a drug addict. But then again, yeah, I don't know. It's not hard to tell. I guess if you're an alcoholic, you might put on more weight, but he was pretty much a skeleton. So there's a few tunes. Yeah. I see, like but he has probably gotten good at them, considering he's played them over and again. I see lots of people around here who are like trying to find empty cans and bottles so that they can trade them in for money. It's like whenever I look at them, like searching for it from the public spots, I'm like, they're doing exactly what I do. Only difference being I'm just storing them inside my place. It's like yummy Asian Korean barbecue. Like, I don't know, why do they have to prefix the Korean with Asian? Is there a non-Asian Korean barbecue? Like, some people have weird namings. Or do they mean Asian and Korean barbecue? But probably "and" was just like too long. I don't think they have that huge of a brain power, but to think about it. Or maybe they do. Who knows? Yeah, but all these drug addicts, I think, yeah. I asked him if the government is like not helping him out or whatever. He was like, yeah, I'm still on the list or something. Until then I need to figure it out myself, but I don't know, he said he does something, but then again his sentences are not coherent, so anyway, we're almost there. It's gonna be a short stream. Probably an hour and a half. Let's see how long they've been streaming. Yeah, seems about right if it's like 5K. Gonna get some food. And then get on with the rest of the day. Yep. See you hopefully next time. Until then, as usual.